Welcome back. I'm Sally Hoskin, Master Gardener for the University of Minnesota Extension. And right now we've got a cute story to tell you about harvesting the seeds of the wild golden glow plant, which is, if you look at it, to you it might just look like one of the sunflowers. But you'll notice this plant is in front of my sunroom. And one year, as the goldfinches headed south, they love the seeds from this plant. And we would sit here having lunch at noontime, and the goldfinches would land on top of the seed head, and if the branch bent, they'd bend with the branch and they'd be little acrobats upside down getting those seeds for sure. So I was pretty limited on how many of those seeds I could harvest because they got to them first. Well, this year I don't have so many, but I want to show you how I harvest these seeds, and we're going to put them in the ground right after I harvest a few here. Go like this, and then we brush here. This jar is labeled Wild Golden Glow, so I know what plant. Now, a spider has been at these, so they aren't falling as readily. And the birds have also been at them because there aren't as many to fall. So there we are. Okay, now you've got a choice about where or when are we going to plant them. And hopefully you know where you're wanting to plant these plants. In my case, I want to get back to this sunroom thing so that next season we can sit and watch the goldfinches go after it. So I'm going to go down on my hands and knees and plant these right on the ground here. Okay, the way I'm going to seed these is right now, this fall. I just harvested them and I'm going to seed them on the ground. It's important to get contact with the soil for these seeds. That's very important. So you must use your little rake or something to bare the ground, and then you put a few seeds down there. Don't be too generous, because if you're too generous, you'll have a bunch of them growing. However, the other side of the coin is you might not too. Cover them up, and then the good Lord will water them and put snow on them, and when it melts in the spring, they'll be seeded. So then I cover it up with the leaves so it's protected now. And that's what we do. Next spring, hopefully, we'll get some nice wild golden glow. Just one more reminder on leaving a few seeds for your avian friends who are migrants and heading down south. They need to eat, and seeds are what they eat. Now, another choice for planting is planting on the snow. And you wait until I usually try for about the 26th of March. And then I look around and hope for a nice day where the sun is shining and it might get above 32. And I just broadcast the stuff exactly where I want it, but on the snow. Then when the sun goes behind a cloud and the temperature drops below 32, the melted part freezes and hugs the seed, and the seed sinks down a little bit because it's got a little dirt attached to it, and lo and behold, before all the snow melts, the good Lord has seeded your wildflowers. And that's very nice, I think. Now, you can wait until April or May to do your seeding. The problem is if you're seeding spring or summer blooming plants, you're not likely to get success there. But if they're plants such as these that we just showed, like asters, you might well get flowering plants for August and September. Thank you ever so much for watching. Best of wishes for growing wildflowers.